Having social anxiety can really prevent you from reaching your full potential as a person and stop you from enjoying your life as a whole. I had social anxiety myself for many years, so that's why I made this video to help you overcome your fears and make you the most confident person you've ever been. When I was a teenager, I had social anxiety disorder and it was really bad. Every single day, whenever I had to leave the house to go out of the house, I was super nervous because for me, going out of the house was the same as getting out of my comfort zone. It didn't even matter what I had to do outside, but just the act of going outside of the house and being vulnerable in my own mind, that was enough to make me super nervous. And as soon as I left the house, as soon as I stepped out of the house, in my own mind it felt like everyone was laughing from afar, everyone was judging my every step I took. And every single time I had to talk to a stranger for anything at all, the minutes before talking to that stranger, I was rehearsing every single word I was about to say just to make sure I wouldn't make any mistake. It was so bad that when I was in a relationship with my girlfriend, by the way, until this day, I still don't know how I ever convinced my girlfriend to start a relationship with me at a time when I was so anxious and antisocial. I still don't know how I did it. But as I was saying, every time I went on a date with my girlfriend for let's say to the cinema, every time we went to the cinema and we got to the counter to order our tickets, I told my girlfriend she had to order the tickets because I was just too shy to do it. I was really nervous and I was actually sweating from nervousness. So I was too shy to even order two small tickets. And of course this had impact on our relationship because my girlfriend always had to do the talking. I never did the talking because I was too shy. So my girlfriend saw me as a fucking beta male. She didn't even see me as a strong independent male. She saw me as a beta male who was too shy, too stressed out to order even two fucking small cinema tickets. So that's exactly why I made this video, because I want to help you overcome your social anxiety, overcome your fears, start enjoying life again and just take back control over your own life. The first thing I want to tell you about social anxiety is a comforting thought, but at the same time a really depressing thought. And that is that no one, not a single person on this planet is thinking about you. No one is thinking about your appearance, about your money, about how you walk, how you talk. No one gives a shit. It may look to you that everyone is looking at you, that everyone is thinking about you, but that's just what your mind is making out of the situation at any given moment. And believe me, I know exactly how it feels. It feels like with every step you take and every word you say, other people are watching you and they are waiting to make the smallest mistake so they can start laughing at you. That's how social anxiety feels. But what you have to know is that not a single person on this planet actually gives a fuck about you. Everyone on this world is busy in their own minds, is busy thinking about their own problems in their lives. No one gives a fuck about you, your interest, your appearance, or what you do. They are all too busy inside their own minds. So if something embarrassing should happen to you, there will of course be people who give a little laugh or who will think some weird thoughts about you, but who gives a fuck? Within 2 seconds after the embarrassing situation happened, every single person will be back in their own minds thinking about what they are going to prepare for dinner that night. It doesn't matter if you misspeak yourself or just make a little mistake or do something embarrassing. No one gives a fuck and no one will remember you or the embarrassing situation that happened. Just do what you want and don't give a fuck about what other people can think about you. So now you know that no one gives a fuck about you and you can actually do whatever you want and no one will remember it. It's time to start building some confidence. And I personally did it with one method in my own life. And this method is super simple. I look at my life every single day and every day I try to think about one thing I can do to get out of my comfort zone that day. Now, I know this is not what you want to hear if you are struggling with social anxiety, because the words getting out of your comfort zone actually sound like the world is ending to you, but I promise you, if you start doing this every single day, your life will change forever and you will be more confident than you could ever imagine. Now, you have to start really small. We come from a place with big fears and very much nervousness, so we have to make little steps forward. So I have some really small things for you can do on a daily basis to start getting out of your comfort zone. The first thing is try to smile at stranger on the street you have never seen before, and if you can, if you dare, even say hello to them. Nothing more, just smiling and saying hi to strangers will overcome your fears and it will help you tremendously. This is the first thing I did to overcome my social anxiety and it helped me change my life forever. The second thing you can do is start looking people in the eye when you are talking to them. I know this is very daunting, it's very intimidating, and you are probably very scared whenever you are talking to people. So I know it's a big task I give you, but start looking people in the eye. I did it myself. It was very hard in the beginning, but as I grew older and I did it more, it actually became a habit and I just did it automatically. And every time you look someone in the eye and you're talking to them, you immediately get a big boost of confidence. So start looking people in the eye when you talk to them, because also for the other person you are talking with, it's much more amusing if you look them in the eye. Third thing you can do to improve your confidence and overcome your social anxiety is to start giving people little compliments every single day. If you see your mom in the morning, just tell her she looks beautiful today. If your sister helped you with some work, just thank her for the work she did and compliment her work, that she did it very good. Or if you have a girlfriend, tell her every single day you love her and that she is the most beautiful woman in your life. Just the act of giving compliments to other people gives yourself a really good feeling and a boost of confidence, and the people you give the compliments to, they will start loving you for just the person you are. And the last thing you can do to overcome your social anxiety is probably also the most difficult one. It was for me. But the last one you can do is start saying no to people if you don't want to do something. For people with social anxiety, just like myself in the past, saying no to someone feels like a personal attack. It feels like they will get super angry because we don't want to do it, and because they are angry, they will start fighting with us. That's how it feels. But if you don't like to do something, just say it to them. Life is too short to spend your energy and time on things you don't even like. So start saying no. Remember how important your time is. You won't get back time you lost on something you don't like. Time is limited, so start saying no to people in a polite way and you will start become super confident. Now, all of this will be very difficult in the beginning because you'll probably never even try to come out of your comfort zone. So your mind will throw all kinds of excuses to you for why you should not do it, for why you should not overcome your fears. But you have to push through those excuses, through those negative thoughts, because you have to remember a quote I have personally been using for years in my life, and the quote goes like, everything you ever wanted is on the other side of your fears. So if you want to achieve your dream life, big goals you have set, you need to overcome your fears, and then after that you will achieve those things, and you will achieve them much faster than you could ever imagine. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you got some value out of this video, and as always, stay strong.